I rise to give my honest support to this very important bill being moved by no other person than the distinguished Senator Bala Handada. There are three things, Mr. President, to this bill, in my own opinion. One is to do with the proliferation of uncontrolled, unlicensed firearms into our society. And the second, to do with, like what the sponsor of this bill indicated, the destruction of such seized firearms by various arms of the security agencies. Without any deep thinking, one will certainly, without reservation, support not only the seizure but the encouragement of control within our borders and completely within our communities, the movement, issuance of licenses, control of firearms within our society. There is no gainsaying the fact, Mr. President, part of what possibly we have as a responsibility within the chamber and at the National Assembly generally is the control of the law that permits the issuance of licenses, renewal of such licenses, and the kind of firearms, if any, that licenses should be issued upon. Mr. President, what we have been experiencing in armed robbery and a lot of brigandage comes from empowering of such groups by free access to some of these weapons. So in my own opinion, this Senate should stand firm, strong, resolute on bringing anything within its powers to apply control on the licensing aspect of all firearms within our own boundaries. Mr. President, the second issue of destruction of such firearms. Now the question arises, does the authority within our nation issue within legislative powers given to such authorities, issue licenses for such firearms? If we do, in my own opinion, the issue is about control after seizure. Because even if you destroy those firearms being seized, if there are other dealers who within the ambit of the law have the powers to bring in weapons but sell them on license, still there can be movement and proliferation of such weapons. So in my own opinion here, rather than destruction, it's just like seizure of contrabands and seizure of items that are not banned under the tariff. They are two different things. If these firearms are indeed not contrabands, but they are brought under some regulation, in my own opinion, they should be channeled to the proper authorities so that, like he has said, as it exists in other countries, sales of those firearms should be done according to the control measures so that resources can now be channeled into the aspect particularly of control of proliferation of these firearms within our nation. With these few remarks, Mr. President, I support strongly the movement of this motion through so that we can be able to pass it at the end of the day. Thank you very much.